Islam, Islam, praise Allah. Honors to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honors to the love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation, by night and by day, through His holy prophet, Drew Ali. Amen. First all rise, giving praises to Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Honors to all Moorish Americans, all those who are desire for Moorish science. Honors to Marcus Messiah Garvey Bey, the forerunner of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honors to the divine constitution and bylaws. Honors to everything that is Moorish, because we are Moors and we accept nothing less than being Moors. The more ish, the merrier. And let's not get it twisted. I'm here to demonstrate today. Distraction leads to destruction. Distraction leads to destruction. The reason why I picked this title, because a lot of young brothers, a lot of young sisters are unconscious, and they constantly on they TikTok, they constantly on their Instagram, and so on and so on and so on, and being led by the luxury of lifestyle of Hollywood. I meant to say Hollywood, but Hollywood. So all this manipulation, all this, your eyes are being open to what you see and what you perceive. That's what you act out. And this is why young people should stay off of the social media, because the social media does not give you all the correct information. Mainly when you Google something, it's an iffy time that they do give you the proper information, and there's times that you don't. But it's all about perception. Perception is what you see, what you think. And whatever you perceive of what you think, that's what you act out, that's what you become. What you eat is what you receive, is what you become. So, moving right along, we have to be very mindful of what we watch, what we eat, what we drink, and what we do before rest and before we wake up. Because these things will be accounted upon our actions. Now the question is this: how many people are sickly? How many, and what I mean by that is, how many people right now got a bad cold? Well, it's a reflection of your dieting. It's a reflection of eating that pre-processed food that has no nutritional value. And these things that we must understand, that we live according to the oppressor's way of thinking and the oppressor's way of eating and drinking, and what information that's being televised from a broadcasting company to our state of mind, for us to be able to say, oh yeah, I like this show, but the show's full of folly. What does Empire or Medea have anything to do with upliftment? What does any of these TV shows, or your Drakes and your Lil Nas X or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All this pedophilia, all this homosexuality, what good does it do to you, for you, if you want to better your condition? But we all look in the mirror and see the image of self-hatred, because we do not love ourselves. We want to Botox ourselves. We want to get this done, get that done, get that surgery done, get that surgery done. I'm not saying surgery is a bad thing. It just depends on what type of surgery you're trying to get. Are you trying to, is a brother trying to demasculate himself to be a woman, to cut off his lifeline, to give life for a woman, for that to be his wife because he chooses to not to be with a wife. So when a man who says that he is a woman and he turns his back on a woman, that is automatically signs of demonic worship. And Greek and Roman and European psychology thinking. I can't make it up because it's the truth. And if you don't like it, get out of my channel. If you don't like the truth, get out. And guess what? You better wear the truth because you know you better wear it till it stops hurting because I'm going to keep going. Because we have so much going on right now. President Trump is into office not because he was when once cast a ballot, you know what I'm saying, they elect him, so to speak. But no, he was selected by the powers that be to carry out this executive order that I have been saying for quite some time. It was bound to happen. This is the end of time and fulfilling of the prophecies. There's no turning back now. ICE and Homeland Security are going to be knocking on the door. That's what they're going to be doing. Knocking on the door. Asking to see your ID. Who are you? Oh, you're a U.S. citizen? Oh, come over here. You a black person? Come over here. You're a Latino, Chicano, Hispanic? Come over here. And basically, they're going to be locking people up, even innocent children. They don't care who you are or what house you own. They don't care if you're so-called white privilege. They don't care if you are whatever ethnicity you may be, whatever nationality you are. That doesn't mean nothing because everything going back to what I was saying about contract slavery, about being a U.S. citizen. Just because you get your green card and you get your citizenship here doesn't make you a citizen of the USA. You have to go through one place and one place only. And the District of Columbia is not going to offer you that. A lot of my loved ones are going to get locked up. And you know what's going to happen? There's nothing I can do about it because I already warned them. I already told them. I told my family members. I already told them. But you think they listen to me? No. They think whatever they think. And I don't give a care what they think. I don't give a I don't. But I'm going to put this on pause right quick because some of the people in the chat, I see some people in the chat. Like to me, 2 people just got in the chat. Praise Allah. Honest too. Lamas, the more. Cocada. If I said that right, all is well. If not, forgive your brother, man. Dazion's rapper. Peace and blessings. Gratitude. Pray that y'all having an all is well day. But I see that I have 2 likes. Praise Allah. Praise Allah for the likes. Praise Allah for ones exposing what's on their heart. But I have some information to give you all because it's just the simple the fact that even if you're born here and you're not a citizen of the USA, you are going to be captured and your children will be captured by the European powers that be, their slave patrol. And they don't care what degree you got. I don't care if you're my family member. I love you, but there's only so much I can do. There's so much I can say. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about perception. It's all about your thinking. Whatever you think Black Lives Matter? Okay, fine. Let you do your thing. But their Black lives don't matter. Latino, Chicano, Hispanic, Puerto Rican lives don't matter. None of it matters. You know why? Because the simple fact that they already made it law. They already own these names. The European powers own the names. They own the name Puerto Rico. They own the name Costa Rican. They own the name African American. They own the name Negro, Black, Colored, Afro American, African American, Coon, Shine, Nigga, Nigger. Yes, Spick, all of that. They own all those words. The so-called Negro, Blacks, and Colored, Latino, Chicano, Hispanics don't even own none of those words because those names delude to slavery. And I keep repeating myself over and over again until the brothers and sisters decide they want to come use up my email. Email your brother so you can get access to a temple, so that way you can come proclaim your nationality. And if you're a husband or wife, church is not the best place to be, family. I don't care what Christian organization you're in, but they capturing everybody. They do not care if you're Christian. They don't care if you're a doctor. They don't care if you're a lawyer. They don't care if you're a judge. They don't care what Masonic practice you practice. They don't care if you're a 33rd degree. They don't care if you're 32nd degree. They don't even care if you're a 31st degree. They only care if you are an Eastern Star. They don't care no more because they're about to clean up town, yo. And I'm saying this for a reason because this is what they're doing. They. Who am I talking about when I say they? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Bundys, the Collins, the Kennedys, etc., etc., etc. The Lee family out of China. That's why China is communism. That's why North Korea is communism. This is why the United States Corporation here decided to denounce America and call us the U.S. citizens, and we're not even citizens of the United States of America. In order to become a citizen of the United States of America, you got to come to the more sign symbol of America. You cannot go through all the other religious organizations. You cannot go to the fraternity, sorority, because they will not help you. You cannot go to your preacher man, your pastor, because they're not going to help you either. They can sit here and quote scriptures all they want. The Hebrew Israelites can quote scriptures all they want. All these other Native American tribes can do whatever they want, but guess what? They're going to be captured. Identification don't matter. The real ID is already in effect, and guess what? No one has any type of real ID because they're falsifying information. They have already signed up their social security number, their birth certificate, all the information that belongs to the state. So anything we're dealing with the social security card and all that stuff that belongs to the state, it has to be returned back to the state of the state you were born in. With all true divine records, there's no Negro, Black, or Colored attached to the human family. You can sit here claiming that you black all you want, but you're going to get arrested on the spot. They don't care what credentials you have. They don't care what your political status is and where you are in politics. They arresting you too. They don't care if you P. Diddy. They don't care if you're whatever rappers they are right now. They're arresting everybody, yo. Everybody who is not a Moorish American Muslim. And as far as these fake Moorish Americans talking about the sovereignty paperwork, yo, you about to get yours too. Because you make up the Constitution that you choose what you desire, put whatever you want on there, but that's not the original the divine Constitution and bylaws from the more science of America. I'm gonna keep the facts real. Donald Trump, yeah, he may appear to be a racist, but that's not what I see him as. I see him as a man carrying out the law of what the law should be. The United States Corporation only has United States citizens. The United States Corporation has paper certificates that binds you to a contract to the corporation that will make you a slave state, that makes you their product, their chattel property, and there's nothing you can do about it until you proclaim your nationality. There's nothing you can do about it. You can sit here and say you black all you want, and I really don't give a what you call yourself, because black is not a nationality. So if you wave the black flag, which is the same thing on the Ann Roach spray, it's going to be the same thing that's going to lead to your death, yo. But you got to go audacity, call yourself black, but being called more is being called a Negro or a nigger. That's supposed to be derogatory? Are you serious right now? Really? I will joust with anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't, and you know what? My whole thing is Sanyanetta. Okay, yeah, he's somewhat peaceful, but I'm here also to call out Surah Seti, who claims that he sold drugs just to go to Egypt, and that's your follower? Are you serious right now? Surah Seti, you better know what time it is, bruh, because you next, bro. I'm calling you out. You can sit here talk about the cracker, the whip, and all this other stuff, the so-called niggas and the slave masters and all this other stuff. You can talk all day. Yep, don't mean nothing, bro. What is the law you stand on, and where's your divine constitution and bylaws? And this goes out for the Hebrew Israelites too. I'm burning all y'all out. What's up? You ain't got nothing to stand on but that Bible ain't gonna save you. I don't care how many members of the Hebrew Israelite or IHBK and all y'all ones. All y'all ones promoting all this hate, talking about pale-skinned person this and pale-skinned person that. That don't mean nothing, bro, because guess what? You don't even know if that person has any melanated brothers and mom or pop. They could be Mexican. They could be Chinese. They could be Asian. They could be from the Philippines. They could be from here. They could be from there. But then you got audacity to go use, well, you're not supposed to be married to somebody like that. You're supposed to marry somebody of your father's tribe. Well, how do you know they're part of the father's tribe? Have you ever seen their genealogy? Have you looked at the picture of their mother or father? Have you got to know them personally? Come on now. Talk to me. You want to bring this information, bring it. You want to bring that so-called truth that you call truth, bring it. We can sit here quote scriptures all day, bro, because guess what? I'm going to tell you this straight up. You're not even obeying the 10 Commandments, because I'm going to tell you straight up, bro. Love thy neighbors, you love thyself, and thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. So obviously you don't love the 10 Commandments. Obviously I can't practice it. John chapter 14, verse 15 says, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments, because you keep it not near one of them. You provoking too many fights, bro. And you better stop with the Moorish Americans, bro, because that's my family, bro. You are of Jacob, bro. Jacob started the bloodline. Jacob got his name changed to Israel. So you the Jacobites. You don't know the full story of Jacob. You just following that version of the Bible. You don't even have the full version, yo. You ain't got the 1611 version Bible that I got. I got that. There's a book of Maccabees, a book of Esdras, Tobit, the book of Esther, Bel and the Dragon, the book of Thomas. I got those books, bro. What you got? You can sit here and say, yeah, it was Solomon said I'm black. When? Translate that from English to back to Hebrew or Aramaic or Arabic. Prove it. I'm waiting. Prove it. Get on my line and get on my chat and prove it. Because last I checked, with all true divine records, there's no Negro, black, or color attached to the human family. These names were given to us by the slaveholders in 1779 and lasted during time of slavery until 1865. So that means Solomon's over 2,000 years old. So how is he a black man then? Ethiopia came later, which means burnt face. This is from the Greeks' perspective. So how are you going to sit here and try to dictate to people how lifestyle they should live, and you even not living not near one of them? You just over here calling out what things you, perhaps what you may think or what you see, because you are walking by sight but not by faith, bro. All of y'all. I'm calling all of y'all out. Because you know what? Your portion of understanding is going to lead to your destruction, because guess what? You ain't speak no truth. All you want to do is cause fights with people who appears to be lesbian or whatever, and so on and so on. Okay, I already know the scripture, but I ain't got to go test on them like that. Let them be. But no, you want to provoke people. That's what you're about, right? You like about going on highways and byways provoking people and stuff, and over here yelling out scriptures, and over here talking about Moorish Americans ain't doing nothing for the community, but you ain't even stepped foot near a temple, bro. Who is you? You was an agent, bro. You working for you are the ones who are the Jews, but they are rich. But you're with the synagogues of Satan. That's who you be. And every last one of y'all out there who's promoting all this hate, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you with the Judeo-Christian too. Because that's where Christianity came from, Judaism. Matter of fact, the word J is not even in the Hebrew language. So how you gonna sit here and call yourself a Jew or Jewish? How? Prove it. Tell me. Tell me. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, this is gonna go on a new day. And all those who ever desire to hear this truth, yo, come holler at your brother, man. Yeah, my YouTube is live, yo. How you gonna sit here and got to go audacity to talk about people that you don't even know? I'm like Run DMC. You talk too much. You never shut up. You talk about people you don't even know. You talk about people in places that you don't even know. You talk too much. You never shut up. You talk too much. Oh boy, you never shut up. That's what y'all do. You'll never shut up. You just keep running off at the mouth, busting your gums, trying to make yourself sound good. Because Allah does not live in the noise of tongues, yo. Allah abides the truth. And if you ain't about the truth, bro, and you talking about you a Hebrew Israelite, yeah, I'm about to go in on you right now. Where is your Hebrew flag at then? Where is your descent flag and your descent name of the Hebrew Israelites? Please tell me. Better not, and please don't call out that 6-point sort of Molish demonstration. Asshole above and so below. Come on now. This stuff is gonna lead to your destruction because you just parakeet what you hear. You just a slave you just a slave watching a slave master, and you getting paid on the table under that 501c3. Yet still, y'all over here causing more hate, but y'all ain't embracing nobody, causing more harm, disrespecting Asians because we're Asiatic, disrespecting the Moabites, talking about we this and that. But guess what? Ruth Moabites is my mama. So if you are hating on the Moabites and the Canaanites, and you want to sit here and flip service, whatever you want to say, based upon what you read, but you ain't did your personal research or your homework, you just going by what you just read because it's letters. But the proof is in the truth, and the truth is in the proof. So there is no separation between the two, because guess what? You don't have not near one of it. You can sit here and bust out people all you want, but I'm busting y'all out right now. Because you know what? I'm getting tired of y'all. First you want to talk about this, then you want to talk about that, and you don't even want to come and try to make connections with the Moorish Americans, but yeah, still you got to go audacity to blaspheme us. You want to hate your neighbor as you hate yourself, but you don't want to love thy neighbor as you love thyself. You don't want to come connect with us on the information, but you want to keep hating on us and keep blasting us like we don't even exist, like we ain't putting no hard work in. Last I checked, we were here first before Hebrew Israelites. Honestly, it goes back to Abraham, bro. Ibrahim. Right? So you better dismiss me with all that garbage y'all talking and all that stuff you feeding on the streets, because I'm going to come see y'all. I'm going to blow you out the water. Because guess what? You say you got the truth, but you ain't about the truth. The truth does not blaspheme or harm nobody because of their skin complexion. Because you know what? You sound like a doggone racist. If anything, I probably know if probably the Ku Klux Klan is probably paying y'all Hebrew Israelites right now through the Jewish synagogue and through the Masonic order. Yeah, exactly. Scottish Rite, British Rite. Yeah, that's what y'all connected with. With y'all Johnny come lately type of demonstration. Walk around with fringes on. You guys ain't no flag. You better come correct, bro. Them fringes don't mean nothing. What does the fringes mean then? Because I know what it means. Anytime you see a fringe on a flag, that means a business. So what does your fringes mean? You're looking like Prince with your purple and gold. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna go audacity to disrespect your mama or disrespect your grandmother because they in Christianity? So what? You're supposed to do better. But you over here bad-mouthing them too. I'm a Moorish American Muslim. I don't bad-mouth my grandmamas and grandpops. They were in that religion of Christianity for a reason. There was no Moorish Science of America where they lived at. I understand that, but I'm not going to badmouth them and show dishonor and disrespect to my grandmoms and grandpops. Y'all showing hate. I ain't showing no hate. I pay homage to my grandmoms and grandpops and my ancestors because they didn't have nothing else. They didn't have no choice. So you tell me who is more holy than thou. And if you feel like you free to sin, y'all Hebrew Israelites, then come step forward then. I dare y'all. You come face a Moorish American one more time. I guarantee y'all. Your whole lifestyle gonna be messed up. Because you disrespecting us. So what does it say in the book of Genesis chapter 12, verse 1 and 2? What does it say? Abraham, I have made you a great nation. Whoever will bless you, I will bless them. Whoever will curse you, I will curse them. So right now, you cursing us, so now you about to be cursed. Those who curse us, they shall be cursed too. Because you're not living according to the 10 Commandments, yo. You proclaiming and you falsifying information. You sound like Moorish Americans. Yeah, so-called Negro blacks and colors. Come on now. We already know you got the science from. Come on now. Really? You're trying to sound like Moorish Americans, but you're not. You will never be us. And this is not hate. This is the truth. Honest to the three lights, family. Islam. Let me tell you something about Alhambra. Alhambra means Moorish palace. LA County, Alhambra. City of Alhambra. That's ours. Los Angeles, City of Angels, that's ours. That's the Moors. Mecca, California, which is in Riverside County, that's ours. I can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? You go step in the jungles, right? You see a street that says Gibraltar. That's a Moorish name, yo. All the way from the IE, all the way to Pomona, there's a street called Sultana. In Riverside County, there's a street called Sultan. Moor land. M-O-O-R land. I can't make it up. I've been out there. I know what time it is. So there's no Hebrew Israelite demonstration going on here. Moab belongs to us. Canaan belongs to us. Peace and blessings. So y'all better get your story straight. You better get your facts straight before you come test a Muslim. Right? You better come correct, family. That's real. So the destruction shall become you because guess what? You're going to be running out of funds. You're going to be trying to figure out where you're going to get something to eat. And half of y'all beast anyways. A lot of y'all don't know where to go get something to eat. Now, I bet you eating all that poison. I bet you eating all that pig feet. Because how you going to be obese, yo? If you ain't growing your own food, you ain't eating. Look like you ate 50 Big Macs, bruh. Over here with your double chin and stuff. And you calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite. Bro, you 300 pounds, bro. You don't know whether you gonna be asleep or go be awake. You don't know if you coming or going. Every time you pick a step of your right foot, your stomach swings one way, so the left foot swings the opposite way. Man, you so fat, the belt size was the equator. Yeah, that's right. I said it, and I meant it too. So yeah, I'm talking about all of y'all who's hating on us. We ain't got no problem with you. We ain't porking with you. We ain't got no scavenger issues against you. Every time we walk down the street on the highways and byways, you always got something to say negative to say about Moorish Americans. But we ain't got nothing bad enough to say about you in our meetings. Matter of fact, you ain't been to a temple meeting. So you better recognize who you talking to, brother, sister, all of y'all. You ain't got no truth. But yet still the destruction will become you. Because guess what? You on your device. You worry about how good you look. You worried about teasing the people in the church and disrespecting them and stuff like that. Yeah, well, I came from the church, bruh. You better show some respect, bro. So what if they wear crosses around their neck? That's them. Let them be. Leave my Christian people alone. Those are my people. I love them. Islam, the Catholics too, those are my people. That's my bloodline. That's where I came from. So let's get it right. Let's show some respect for my elders. You draw what I'm saying? What other choice do they have? You tell me. In the 1920s, where did they have? Christianity, Catholic. That's all they had. So why are you going to disrespect them? You got to go audacity disrespect your own grandmother and grandfather, aunties and uncles and stuff? That's how you feel? Because the man when he confesses the evil out of his mouth, that's what's on his heart. That's real talk. So y'all better get your information, your facts straight before you come and talk to us Moorish Americans. Because guess what? We got some scriptures ready for you, bruh. And we ain't going to want to hear that naysay talk. So you better get your facts straight before you step to me. Because if anything, your history is disgusting. You over here worshiping a calf, a golden calf, doing all this crazy stuff. Yeshua comes to save the Israelites from the iron hand and oppression of the pale-skinned nations of Europe who were governing that portion of Palestine at that time. And you still turn your back on the Messiah. And you Jews are the same ones that say he's the king of the Jews. And you're the main ones who connected with Rome and crucified the man. And he denounced Judaism. Because the first situation was he was only 12 years old, disputing with the Jewish doctors of the law. That's what he was demonstrating on. At 13. Went to India, Africa, Europe, and came back 33 years later and came back a master. I know that truths and tribulations, they say they are rich and are not. They are rich. And they're synagogues of Satan. So he denounced Judaism. He denounced what y'all were about. So you can't say he a Jew. You can't say he a Christian. Right? Let's tell the fact. Like this. Let's set the record straight. Right? Tell me, since when was Jesus a Christian or a Jew? Because Christianity wasn't there at the time. He wasn't there. So let's keep the facts straight. I need y'all to be really mindful. So when are y'all ready for the truth? Got the busting them ones out. When are y'all gonna understand and realize that what they tell you in life, you've been lied to all your life, and to the point where you don't even have no knowledge to make a change? You gotta be prepared. You gotta be really prepared. You guys gotta be very mindful. Very mindful of what you do and everything that you do. So, this is supposed to be some so-called facts I'm looking up right now. And right now, it's saying that it says the Catholic religion was established in the Mediterranean region during the first century by a small group of Jewish men and women who were one of the several sects bent on reforming the Jewish faith. That's where Judeo-Christian came from. The Catholic word Catholic, meaning embracing, was used to refer to the early Christian church by the bishop and martyr Gatus of Antioch. Well, that doesn't make any sense because the first Bible was first translated in 1611. But I'm going to explain this to you. A lot of Europeans got a version of the Bible from the Moors, and they decided to take out what they wanted to take out, and that's what they did. The Catholic religion is a monotheistic religion, meaning Catholics believe there is only one supreme being called God. The Catholic God has three aspects, known as the Trinity. That's shirk. The supreme being is a creator called God or God the Father, who resides in heaven and watches over the guides everything on earth. He is known as Lord of the heaven and earth. He's referring to as almighty, eternal, incomprehensible, immeasurable, and infinite in understanding, will, and perfection. That doesn't make any sense. So how are you going to associate partners and put the Most High under a microscope if these ones are saying that he is eternal, immeasurable, and incomprehensible and infinite? So infinite means that it is something that is greater than life itself. It has no beginning, it has no end. So why does the Bible say in the book of Revelation, it talks about the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last? So that means that's irrelevant, because the Most High, who I call Allah, is internal and incomprehensible and infinite. It makes no sense. So now, again, it's shirk. You're associating partners with Allah. The Holy Trinity is made up of the Father, God, who has the origin and holds all soul power of creation. The Son, Jesus Christ, of God, who shares the wisdom of the Father, and the Holy Spirit, which is the personification of goodness and sanctity, arising from both the Father. That doesn't make any sense. This is what I mean by circumscribed, people. Legendary founder of the Catholic Church was a Jewish man named Jesus Christ. He wasn't Jewish. And his name was not Jesus. It was Yeshua. Isa. Jesus never proclaimed to be part of the Trinity. He says, I come to serve, but not be served. Ooh, that's a cold one right there. Then he debunks the dieting of people getting sick. He says the people, healthy people don't need doctors, sick people do. I mean, that's just enough reference right there. First and foremost, the Catholic demonstration is only truth and falsehood strangely mixed. And this is not hate. Let me see. It says, 1, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. This is the first commandment right here. 2, thou shalt not make thee any graven image. Thou shalt not take a name the Lord thy God in vain. Allah. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. I was just saying that. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods. That means his wife and children. Hello? I mean, I can't make this up. Like, attend Mass on all Sundays as holy days of obligation. That's not even a holy day. Fast and abstain on appointed days. Confess sins once a year. Receive the Holy Communion of Easter? No. Contribute to support of the church. Observe the laws of the church concerning marriage. My gosh. it says they're supposed to give dowry in marriage, as far as the Catholic religion is concerned. But that's the same thing that's in Islamism, is you got to give dowry. Dowry is a wedding gift. My gosh. It's like, I'm going to be honest with you. The archbishop wears somewhat of an Islamic garb, and what he does is he ties his sash like the Moors do, like the Muslims do. So, peace, Islam. So we're here to demonstrate that it makes it seem like that the Christianity was the first religion, and it was not. So are you mean to tell me that the Europeans came over to Africa and North and Central South America and civilized us, right? But they were in the Dark Ages. They were killing each other off. They came with the Black Plague, and we had to come over there and we had to civilize them. We had to teach them how to cook food, 3-course meals. Come on now. Their Bible was not even written until 1611. We were already Islamism was already on the scene prior to 640 BC. Our religion's over 10,000 years old. So what I'm saying to you is this. You can feel free to practice any religion you like. That's your choice. But right now, you keep going to that church. And everybody who is everybody going to be captured by Homeland Security and police and stuff. Yes, Europeans will be deported back to Europe because they claim to be white and they claim to be privileged. And those days are going to come to an end. I can't make it up. Praise Allah. Honest to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali. But you got to protect your children, family. And the only way you're going to protect your children is coming out of those Negro, black, and colored slave codes that delude to slavery. And the police officers, at least 90% of them, don't look out for the people. They just here to collect a paycheck. They're the modern day slave patrol. I keep saying that. But none of y'all want to listen to me. None of my family members want to listen to me. They want to talk about they're black. They're talking about they're this. They want to follow the ancestry.com type of stuff. It's .con. Because they conning people, bro. Sister, they conning people. You take that, you a so-called Negro, black, and color, you take the ancestry test, they're going to talk about you're part Cameroon and all this other garbage. You can't even take your roots that far because the records don't even go back that far. This country was recognized in 1786. I'm just telling y'all the truth straight up. I'm live with y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. Reserve all days, yo. This is the information I have from my people. Because if nobody's going to stand up for y'all, who will? The Moroccan-American Treaty of Peace and Friendship, also known as the Treaty of Marrakesh, was a bilateral agreement signed in 1786 that established the diplomatic and commercial relations between the United States and Morocco. It says here, I shall read. June 28th, 1786. That's a wonderful day. Any Moorish Americans should know this. We declare both parties have agreed to this treaty consists of 25 articles shall be inserted into the book and delivered to the Honorable Thomas Barclay, the agent of the United States now at our court, with whose approbation it has been made and who is duly authorized on their part to treat us concerning in all matters contained therein. Article 2. If either party shall be at war with any nation whatever, the other party shall not take a commission from the enemy, nor fight under their colors. Instruction 3. If either of the parties shall be at war with any other nation and take a prize belonging to the nation, and there shall be found on board subjects or effects belonging to the either of parties and subjects, shall be set to liberty, and the effects returned to the owners. And if any goods belong to any nation with whom either of the parties shall be at war, shall be loaded on vessels belonging to the other party, they shall pass free and unmolested, without any attempt being made to take or detain them. A signal or a pass shall be given to all vessels belonging to both parties, by which they, this is Article 4, which they are to be known when they meet at sea, and if the commander of ship of war of either party shall have other ships under his convoy, the declaration of the commander shall alone be sufficient to exempt any of them from examination. If any of Instruction 5, if either of the parties shall be at war and shall meet a vessel sea belonging to the other, it is agreed that if in examination to be made, it shall be done by sending a boat with 2 or 3 men only, and if any gun shall be fired and any injury is done with reason, the offending party shall make good all damages. This is my favorite one. Article 6. If a Moor shall bring citizens to the United States or their effects to His Majesty, the citizens shall immediately be set at liberty, and the effects restored in like manner. If any more not a subject of these dominions shall make prize of any citizen of America or their effects, and bring them unto any of the ports of His Majesty, they shall immediately release, as they will then be considered under His Majesty protection. I love that one. If any vessel, Instruction 7, if any vessel of either party shall put into a port of the other, and have occasion for provision or other supplies, they shall be furnished without any interruption or molestation. Instruction 8. If any vessels of the United States shall meet with a disaster at sea and put into one of our ports, to repair, she shall be a liberty to land and reload cargo without paying any duty whatever. Instruction 9. If any vessel of the United States shall be cast on shore on any part or coast, she shall remain at disposition of the owners, and no one shall attempt going near her with their approbation, as she is then considered particularly under our protection. And if any vessel of the United States shall be forced to put into our ports by stress or weather or otherwise, she shall not be compelled to land her cargo, but shall remain in tranquility until the commander shall think proper to produce on his voyage. Instruction 10. If any vessel of either of their properties shall have engagement with a vessel belonging to any of the Christian powers within gunshot of the ports of the harbor, the vessel so engaged shall be defended and protected as much as possible until she is in safety. And if any American vessel shall be cast to shore on the coast of Wadnoon or any coast thereof, the people belonging to her shall be protected and assisted until, by the help of God, Allah, they shall be sent to their country. 11, instruction 11. If we shall be at war with any Christian power and any of our vessels sail from the ports of the United States, no vessel belonging to the enemy shall follow until 24 hours after departure of our vessels, and the same regulation shall be observed towards American vessels, the American vessels, sailing from our ports, but their enemies, Moors or Christians. Family. The Peace and Friendship Treaty is self-explanatory. This is not a jihad. This is not a holy war. But this is the truth. This stuff, man, it's powerful. But I see we're going to get along where we fit along. So, whatever. Islam, Allah, the Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation, by night and by day. His holy prophet, Drew Ali. This is going to be the end of the show, family. Peace and love. Y'all better be careful out there. Y'all better take heed to what I'm saying to y'all. Come join the More Science Temple of America, because this is where you get your information to save yourself and save your family. There's nothing I can do for people who don't want to listen and want to assist themselves. So I'll let y'all do as y'all must. I pray that whatever the trials and tribulations y'all go through, I pray that y'all conquer in the name of peace. So peace and love, Islam. Love you all. Peace.